Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from Tinaheals.com and join me on this beautiful journey of learning astrology. So what do we mean by dispositors in astrology? You've read it many a times in my articles and probably heard me say that. Use this terminology quite a bit in my videos. So when we speak of dispositions, okay, it means that we have a link of planets, a chain of planets, and the link between them is who is ruled by who. Okay, for instance, the north node or Rahu is in Gemini. So the north node is ruled by Mercury. Venus is in Gemini. So Venus is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the dispositor. If Saturn is in Aquarius, then he is the dispositor because he's in rulership. Okay, Mars is in Pisces. So Jupiter rules Mars, or Neptune in modern astrology rules Mars at that point. Mars in Aries is the ultimate dispositor because he is in his sign. So what happens when we see two dispositors? We have to, of course, understand whether they are in a day chart or a night chart. For instance, Saturn does better in a day chart than a night chart because it's diurnal. Mars does better in a night chart. So this is how you have to finally ascertain, and then ultimately now in the skies it is Saturn who is ruling all the planets, because and if you look at Neptune is like also his own dispositor because he's been in Pisces in rulership, right? So when, for instance, Mars is in Capricorn, then Mars is going to feed off, and we know Mars is exalted in Saturn's domain, Capricorn, and Mars is going to feed off the ruling planet, that is Saturn. So if Saturn is well placed and Saturn is doing well in that particular chart, then automatically Mars becomes more favorable towards you. So the dispositors tell you how the energy of a particular planet is being meted out to you. So for instance, I have Venus in Virgo. So that makes Mercury in Leo, which I have, the dispositor, and the dispositor of Mercury becomes the Sun. And my Sun is in Leo, 0 degrees. So that makes the Sun the ultimate dispositor. But if you really look at it, I have a night chart, and Sun does not do well in a night chart. And Sun does not do well in the 12th house. So, you know, there are complications. The whole story has to be threaded very carefully for you to truly understand the implications of what it means to be a dispositor in the skies. Saturn is very unique in this case because Saturn rules both Capricorn and Aquarius. So that makes him the dispositor in the skies for 2.5 and 2.5 years. 5 years Saturn holds rulership once he comes to Capricorn. So this is a little way to look at dispositions. If Mercury, like for me, Mercury is in Leo, Sun is the dispositor. My moon is in Pisces, so that makes Jupiter the dispositor, or Neptune in traditional modern astrology. Now my Jupiter is in Cancer, okay, which is in the 11th house, exalted. So my moon is being ruled by Jupiter, which is a very powerful Jupiter, although my Jupiter is in a night chart. Okay, it's my cat scratching. So I mean, when you live with so many animals, it's something we have to learn with. They are my dispositors, if you know what I mean. So of course, this whole dispositions can happen between many planets. Okay, you can look at all the planets and you can find the ultimate dispositor. And of course, you can look at two planets and see which planet is dispositing who. Okay, now when you have a final dispositor, that planet is going to influence the skies for that length for that particular period of time when he holds ultimate disposition. So it's very important to understand which is the planet that, yes, he was the one who was scratching and he's going to try to run, but he's captured. So the ultimate dispositor is, of course, the one who rules all the planets in the skies. And right now, as I told you, with Saturn in Aquarius, it was Saturn, because Jupiter is also ruled by Saturn. He's in Capricorn in detriment in Saturn's domain. We've got Mars in Pisces. We've got Mercury just moving into Gemini, which is again a rulership scenario. So that makes Mercury powerful. And if you look at it, since the coronavirus, Mercury has not really been in rulership. So this is going to be pivotal for all of us. Pivotal. So that was a bit about dispositors. I hope that cleared the doubts you have. If not, drop me a comment or book your reading, check out my merchandise, donate, support me in any way. And of course, like, because you know that the video will be shown more to other people. And share with your friends. Thank you.